Alright guys, let's do this. In a previous video, I mentioned that the Untold Engine was having issues with shimmering in the Vision Pro. I tried implementing SMAA, but it didn't really help. The next option was to implement multi-sampling anti-aliasing. The problem was that the engine is a deferred renderer and introducing MSAA is not really a good idea. At that point, I wasn't really sure what to do. So I decided to put the problem aside for a bit and focus on performance instead. Over the course of several days, I started profiling the engine and making performance improvements. During one of those conversations with Claude pointed out that based on the instrumentation's data, moving toward a tile-based deferred rendering could potentially improve performance even further. This was interesting because I wanted to move the engine toward tile-based deferred rendering for a while. The issue was that I never really had a good reason to do it. The main feature that would benefit from it was Gaussian splatting, but Gaussian splatting is not the primary focus of the engine right now. So every time I thought about implementing TBDR, I would end up postponing it. This time was different. The performance data was giving me a reason to seriously consider it. So during the weekend, I went back and reread some papers on tile-based deferred rendering and started the implementation. Overall, the implementation went smoother than I expected. The one thing that completely broke was SSAO. I ended up reworking SSAO implementation and switched it to a depth-based approach instead. After that, everything was working again and performance improved. Then I started wondering, now that the renderer was using a tile-based architecture, would MSAA finally be possible? So I spent some time researching it. And from what I was reading, it looked like MSAA could actually work with this new architecture. So I went ahead and started making the necessary changes. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping this was going to work. The shimmering issue had been bothering me for a while, and I was starting to run out of ideas. After all of the unit tests passed, I put on the headset and tried it, and to my surprise, it worked. The shimmering was significantly reduced. What surprised me even more was that the instrumentation showed that the MSAA cost was almost negligible with the new TBDR architecture. That was a huge relief because one of my biggest concerns was fixing the image quality issue would create performance problems somewhere else. In the end, what started as a performance investigation ended up solving a completely different problem. I wasn't looking for a way to add MSAA. I was looking for a way to improve performance. And somehow I was able to get both of them. Better performance and better quality. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to check out my game engine, go to www.untoldengine.com and I'll see you guys next time.